Hi everyone! This week's Parsha is Parshat Yitro. So actually earlier today I heard an amazing Dvar Torah from our Rosh Yeshiva, so I just wanted to share it over because it just was amazing. So again, this week's Parsha is Parshat Yitro. And in this week's Parsha, Hashem tells Moshe to tell the Jewish people that the Jewish people, what are they going to be? What is he promising to them? That they'll be a Mamlechet Kohanim v'Goy Kadosh. Literally, like they'll be leaders in a holy nation of leaders, right? So what does Rashi say on this? He says Hashem is promising them this, lo pachot v'lo yoter, no less and no more. This is what he's promising them, right? So you could say, how are the Jews just agreeing to God and Torah by just being promised this, right? They're not being promised with Olam Haba or everything you need in life, right? They're just being promised with being leaders in a holy nation. So what's the sales pitch that Hashem is telling over to them? So we could see from this that it's not all about what you're going to receive, right? It's about what you're going to become. So it's a very, very powerful message. And it continues on. The Rosh Yeshiva continue on today, saying that as Jewish people, we live for values, meaning, and knowing what's right from what's wrong. And the Rambam says on this, right? He says, what's the essence of a man, right? What's a man on earth to gain? It's to gain wisdom, right? And the highest level of wisdom is to know that Hashem is one. So this is what, to gain wisdom and to know Hashem is one, this is what an elevated people is, right? This is what Bnei Yisrael, the Jewish people is. And this is who we are, right? We're willing to fight for truth, to venture for truth at any expense, right? We argue everything out. For anyone that has ever learned Gemara before or heard a joke, right? You have two rabbis in a room, two rabbis, three opinions. Two rabbis arguing three opinions, right? That's just what happens. We're Jews. This is what we do. We study, we question, we demand that things make sense, right? So being Jewish is all about living a sane, rationalized life, right? We're thinking everything out. But there's an issue with this. It's so easy to slip into the lull of acting without thinking, right? We do this all the time. You wake up in the morning, and the next thing you know, you're already driving to work. You're already at work. You don't even think about it. But, so you would think, right, once you're comfortable in life, once you have a good base set up, like you could just go with the routine. You don't have to keep thinking. Wrong. It's completely wrong, right? Human laziness, this line stuck with me so much. Human laziness is most expressed when it comes to thinking. Right? It's not about human laziness. Oh, I'm too lazy to go work out today. I'm too lazy to do this, too lazy to do that. It's I'm too lazy to think. Right? It's unbelievable. But we're Jews, right? Every second of our lives demands thought, right? And thinking, right? We have halacha every second of our day, right? Every second of our day, we're able to do mitzvot. From waking up in the morning, from going to the bathroom, to even putting on our shoes. Routine aspects of our day all require thought, right? It's an inherent thing to be a Jew. So for us as Jews, we should use our brains and really think about everything we do. So going back to the pasuk, to be Mamlechet Kohanim v'Goy Kadosh really means, what's Hashem promising us? That we're going to be a thinking people. We're going to use our brains. And that's exactly what we chose. Hashem offered it to us, and we chose it. We said yes. So he continued on today in his sermon, saying a thinking person is a different being, right? Different being from everyone else, right? This being, this human, us, these Jewish people, is always asking, what am I here for? Why am I in this world for? What are we doing? What are you for? And where does this fit in, right? Asking these essential questions in every aspect of our daily lives. So the Rambam writes again, there's nothing else a human does that an animal can't do better besides thinking, right? Think about it. How is it that we're able to put animals in zoos and animals can't put us in a zoo, right? They're stronger than us. A crocodile, the jaw power of a crocodile could crack a human in half, right? How is it possible that we're able to put a crocodile in a zoo? It's unbelievable, right? So for anyone that has ever learned Gemara before, right, it's all about the thinking. Look, I had a math teacher in high school, and he was Korean, and growing up, every summer, it was mandatory for him to learn Talmud, to learn Gemara. And why? They deliberately learned Talmud, they deliberately learned Gemara for one purpose, to think the ways, to think the way that Jews think, that we think, right? So with this in mind, I give everyone a bracha that we're able to actualize our potential as elevated human beings, as a mamlechet kohanim v'goy kadosh, to understand and to think. Shabbat shalom.